Good morning, grade 3. Today we will start solving the science revision sheet for the third quarter. Let's get started. Question number 1. Is it true or false? Earth's rotation is its movement around the sun. When the Earth is moving or revolving around the sun, we call this movement rotation. Is it true? Of course not. It's not true. Earth's revolution is its movement around the sun. But the word rotation means the Earth is moving or spinning around its axis. Question number 2. The lunar cycle takes 1 day. What is the lunar cycle? The phases of the moon. To finish all of its 8 phases, it takes only 1 day. Did we say it's 1 day? Of course not. We said that it takes almost 1 month or 29 days. So it's false. Question number 3. Tides happen because of the gravity of the moon. Tides happen because of the gravity of the moon. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. Number 4. Earth's axis is an imaginary line. It's not a real line, just an imaginary line that moves across Earth. Is it true or false? Yes, it's true. Question number 5. Day and night cycle happens because of Earth's revolution. And as we said that revolution means the movement of Earth around the sun. Does it cause day and night cycle? Of course not. It causes the 4 seasons. But day and night cycle happens because of Earth's rotation. Now, number 6. The part of Earth that gets much direct sunlight will be winter. When it gets a lot of sunlight, it will be hot. So will it be winter? Of course not. It will be summer. The next one, question number 7. Earth takes 24 hours to complete 1 full rotation around its axis. 24 hours or 1 day to make 1 full rotation. Yes, it's true. Now we will move to question number 8. You have to choose the best answer. Question number 8. Adam's mom is getting ready to cook pasta. When the water boils, which process will occur? The water boils, so the temperature will be higher. Which process will happen here? We used a lot of heat during boiling. Is it condensation, evaporation, melting, or precipitation? Let's remember the definition of each of these items. Condensation means the change of gas to a liquid. Evaporation means the change of a liquid to be a gas. Melting means the change of a solid to be liquid. And precipitation means anything that falls from the sky in the shape of rain, snow, sleet, or hail. During cooking and the boiling of water, we could see the water vapor flying or going out of the pot. So this is evaporation, or the change of a liquid to be gas. Question number 9. A radio announcer tells you it's a sunny day and the temperature is 70 degrees Fahrenheit. What is he describing? When we are talking about the weather and the measure of temperature, what does it mean? Does it mean the atmosphere, the ocean, the water cycle, or weather? Of course, it's the weather. Here, he is describing weather. Question number 10. Sarah sees white wispy clouds high in the sky. What type of cloud is she seeing? Are these clouds cirrus, cumulus, grain, or stratus? It's, cirrus clouds. Why did we choose this one? Because we said that cumulus clouds are white and puffy like a piece of cotton, while stratus clouds look like flat gray blanket in the sky. It's getting dark. But the cirrus clouds are white and wispy, or even feathery. So the best choice here is letter A. The next one, question number 11. Water moves from the air to land and back again. How does water move from the air to land? The water will get down from the air to land. It falls as precipitation. It forms as groundwater. It evaporates from the sky. It forms glaciers in Antarctica. Of course, when it's getting down from the air to land, it falls as precipitation. And we said that precipitation means rain, snow, sleet, or hail. Now let's move to page number 2, which starts with question number 12. Which of these processes forms clouds? As we studied in the water cycle, the clouds are formed up in the sky when the water vapor, which is a gas, hits the cool air up and it condenses or changes back to be drops of water. So what happened? Letter A, water vapor expands as it rises. Solid water evaporates. Liquid water freezes. Or water vapor rises and condenses. It's letter D. The water vapor, which is a gas, will rise up and condense. Question number 13. What does a wind meter measure? What does a wind meter measure? Does it measure wind speed, cloud height, temperature, or rainfall amount? A wind meter is used to measure, wind speed. Because we said temperature is measured by a thermometer, while rainfall amount is measured with a rain gauge. Question number 14. What does a thermometer measure? We have just said that a thermometer is used to measure, temperature, which means how hot or cold something is. Question number 15. What does a rain gauge measure? A rain gauge is a tool which is used to measure, rainfall amount, because wind direction is measured by a wind vane. Temperature is used or it's measured by a thermometer. The next question. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail are ways of. All of these four things fall from the sky, fall from the clouds, and just in one word we can call them precipitation. Rain, snow, sleet, and hail are ways of precipitation. We are still on page number 2, question number 17. About how long is the lunar cycle, the phases of the moon? How long do they take? 7 days, 29 days, 35 days, 365 days. The lunar cycle takes 29 days. The next question, 18. What is the path in which a planet revolves? The way of each planet is called a galaxy, an orbit, a revolution, or a solar system. We said that each planet has its own path or its own orbit around the sun. 19. What happens to water in a pot if the water is left to boil for a long time? If you leave the water boiling for a long time, or if your mom is even making any hot drink, what will happen to this water which is liquid? The water level rises, the water gets cooler, the water changes from a gas to a liquid, or the water changes from a liquid to a gas. Of course, when we heat or boil water, the liquid water will change to be gas. The next question, question number 20. What instrument would we use to measure wind direction? Is it an anemometer, wind vane, satellite, or thermometer? Of course, it's a wind vane. A wind vane is a tool which we use to measure the wind direction. 21. In which of the following can salt water be found in all 3 places? Which of these choices has 3 places in which we could find only salt water? Salt water. Is it found in oceans, gulfs, and seas, ponds, lakes, and rivers, gulfs, streams, and rivers, streams, ponds, and oceans? Of course, it's letter A, oceans, gulfs, and seas, because here we have 3 sources of fresh water. Here we have streams and rivers have fresh water, and Letter D, streams and ponds also have fresh water. So the answer is letter A, oceans, gulfs, and seas. The next page, page number 3. About how long does it take Earth to revolve around the Sun? The revolution of Earth, how long does it take? Does it take 356 hours, 1 day, 36 days, 365 days? It takes 365 days, or you can say it's 1 year. Question number 23. Which form is water in when it is water vapor? Water vapor is gas, heat, liquid, or solid? Of course, it is gas. The next question, 24. Which of the following can be used to predict weather? And we said that the word predict means to guess, to know before it happens. Do we use, or do scientists use, a map, a microscope, rain gauge, or weather satellite? Yes, it's letter D, a weather satellite. The next one, question number 25. What is the spinning of Earth on its axis? The movement of Earth around itself or around the imaginary line which is called axis. Does it mean poles, revolution, rotation, or tilt? Yeah, it's rotation. And as we said, rotation takes 24 hours or 1 day, and it causes day and night cycle. The next question, 26. Where is almost all of the fresh water on Earth found? Is it found in Africa, South Pole, Asia, or Egypt? We said that most all of the fresh water is found in the South Pole, and it is frozen. That's why we have to conserve or save the liquid fresh water which we have on Earth. The next question, question number 27. The state that water is in depends on which of the following? We have 3 states for water: solid, which is ice, liquid, which is the water which we use, and gas, which is the water vapor. All of them depends on what? Clouds, vapor, temperature, or volume. Of course, all of them depend on temperature, the heat. If we use or add heat, or we take away heat. So the state of water depends on temperature. The next question, 28. By which process are clouds formed? Let's remember the water cycle together. First, the heat of the sun will move to the liquid water in the ocean, and it will cause evaporation. The water vapor will fly up with the air, and then the more it gets higher, the cooler the air is, so it will condense and form clouds. Then these drops of liquid water will gather and form clouds, which get heavy with time, and the air cannot carry them. They will start to fall in the shape of precipitation back to Earth. So by which process are clouds formed? It's by condensation. 29. What type of water is only a small part of water on Earth? Is it clear, fresh, salt, or sea? We said that the smallest part of water is fresh water, and most of this fresh water is frozen in the South Pole. That's why we need to conserve the liquid fresh water which we have. Now, question number 30. How long does it take Earth to rotate once? To rotate or to spin around itself takes 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, or 1 hour. It takes 1 day, or as we said, 24 hours. The next question. Which of the following is matter that you cannot see? Is it air, clouds, ice, or water? We can see all of them except air because it's made up of gases. Question number 32. Which of the following groups names 3 states of water as matter? Any kind of matter has 3 states, which are solid, liquid, and gas. And when water is solid, we call it ice, and most of the time it is liquid as we drink it, and when it is in the shape of a gas, it's called water vapor. So the answer here will be letter C, ice, liquid, and water vapor. Okay, grade 3, that's all for today. Next time we will complete finishing and solving the revision sheet. Thank you and goodbye.